from a good software behind. And monetization. I will briefly touch upon monetization. So Wi-Fi monetization internationally are done on various parameters. Analytics is used by the internal team to make marketing campaigns and things like that. Offloading is basically 3G or 4G offloading happening on your Wi-Fi network. Advertisements, basically third-party advertisements running on your network. In-venue Wi-Fi is you actually sell Wi-Fi. After 30 minutes free, you charge for Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi calling, location-based services, mobile apps, and roaming services. So these are some of the ways that internationally people are trying to monetize. So this is an analytical dashboard that we have. So in this dashboard, what you get is you get gender distribution, you get age distribution. So I know what kind of age, I know what age groups are coming into my restaurant. Spend capacity, depending on the restaurant or what location it is on, and what kind of customer it is. You know whether it's a loyal customer or a repeat customer, all those kind of things. What kind of mobile he carries. All this data is very smart. What happens is, looking at the kind of mobile he carries, I mean, looking at the mobile, what is attracted in a restaurant, I would know what kind of people are coming in. So if I have a restaurant in Carter Road that attracts a lot of iPhones, I know the guest mix coming into my restaurants are high-end. I can plan my merchandise, I can plan my pricing based on what kind of devices are coming. I know my gender distribution, I know my age groups. If I've got my age group coming from 35 to 45, it's a different customer base than an 18 to 25. So you can service your customer based on who's coming into your restaurant. As of today, the restaurants don't have this information. I know the dwell time. How long does a person sit in my restaurant? Now for this, it's not necessary that he connects to my Wi-Fi. So technologies have gone far enough where if he's not even connected to my Wi-Fi, I know. So this MAC ID or this IP or this device is in my premises. So all that information can be gathered. There are a lot more information that can be gathered also. This is just a part of it. You won't believe the kind of data that gets gathered. Okay, not just as a Wi-Fi provider, but as a mobile user. So I met some advertising agencies. You'll be surprised. It completely shocked the shit out of me. Okay, so they know when your salary comes. They know when the salary SMS comes. They read your salary SMSs. They know what is the salary you have received, and then they design programs where they can send messages to you after your salary has come. So the kind of information that's already going out is humongous. That information that they have that we don't know. Okay, so the so-called privacy is not there practically. So I wanted to sell this to, I mean, this dashboard to a large advertising agency, and he said this is nothing. The kind of data we have is, you will be blown away. And that's when he told me that every mobile number is linked and they know कि this mobile का value कितना है. Okay, every number का value कितना है. Okay, they have a identifier attached to your mobile. Okay, so that's the kind of information that's already going out. So the next best career, what I'm looking at is a data protection officer. Okay, that's huge. I mean, for IT guys, your privacy, your data protection officers, all this will be the next, your ethical consultancy for data, all this will be the next jobs. So what would your customers do for free Wi-Fi? So they're willing to use an ad-supported Wi-Fi. So that I touched upon. A classic method of running an ad. So you have a login page. It's a typical login page, what you see in public Wi-Fi. You put your mobile number, get an OTP, get connected. Or in a hotel, where room number, last name, and get connected. So, or a coupon and get connected. So the pages where this happens can be used as ad locations. You can have a third-party media pushing advertisements to these locations. Okay. If I go to a next level, there are times when I know if this guest is already connected before, I know the mobile number, I can profile him and put an ad. So what we call as programmatic advertisements, that can be done. The um, other avenue to get value out of this is online ordering. I'll come to online ordering now. So online ordering is, this is typically Swiggy that sits inside your restaurant or your hotel, okay? I can use a Wi-Fi or I can use QR code. I can push the entire menu, okay, to that mobile phone, who's ever connected to the Wi-Fi, and I can get him to order the food and get the order populated in a backend app which is sitting in your room service. So this all happens on a Wi-Fi or a QR code, no native app to be downloaded. Okay, this makes sense. In fact, we have tested this in Sahara Star also, this hotel also, and currently we are testing this in Orbit Mall also, where there are multiple restaurants. Now this happens purely on Wi-Fi, okay. This is just food ordering. Now imagine if I can run a chatbot on this, okay, on a Wi-Fi environment, I can run a chatbot. So room service can be on a chatbot. This could change things. This is the first level of change, okay, where we can take a lot of services which are not, which are traditionally done on a person-to-person basis on a Wi-Fi environment. That's what basically I'm here for. Okay, so any of these ideas or any of these concepts you want to expand more on, you can get in touch with me. Okay, this is just a information. I never touched upon the POS solution and all because POS ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा cloud पे जा रहा है. Okay, and tab based solution आ रहा है, cloud based solution आ रहा है. कोई लोग are working on artificial intelligence, machine learning में काम कर रहे हैं, but nothing has been cooked properly. Okay, so जब तक वो cook होके आता नहीं है, जब तक I can't introduce those products to you because we are running on a lot of these POS kind of solutions which run on artificial intelligence and things like that. Understanding a customer before he orders. Okay, so that's where we are heading for. So that's what. Any questions? Let me know. Nothing? Ravish?
You have done retail. I worked with retail. You did Shop Stop.
We did Shopper Stop. So we have worked with Shopper Stop. We worked with all the Marriotts. We work with Hyatt's, Accors. We work with Hard Rock Cafe. We work with CCD. So quite a good mix we have. Okay. So, but we do Wi-Fi. I mean, core, we run services on Wi-Fi, different kind of solutions on Wi-Fi. Okay. We are trying to create a return on investment on Wi-Fi. Because what's happening is people are investing on access points, bandwidth, the recurring cost, but they're not able to take revenue out of it because basically you're giving out free. Okay. We are trying to figure out if there is a way to generate return on revenue on this. So this is that exercise. Okay, cool. Yep. Thank you.
Hello. Hi, how are you? So life is much better for me after becoming a consultant. It's much better, and I mean it. So it's now 2 years. I am in this consulting space, and the topic which I want to discuss today, you can call ENY, you can call Deloitte. They will charge you $3,000 or $5,000, and what you're going to get over here is everything is with due respect and because of the platform of HRAWI is all the knowledge of Deloitte and ENY at your doorstep. So please learn from it, please ask. A very interesting topic. Some of the fact which I want to share with you will be an eye-opener for you all. And what Rajesh shared is one side of the aspect where the guest satisfaction, journey of a guest, experience, stuff like those, which we have to provide and we have to provide in future also. At same time, how big is the risk we are sitting with, and what are we doing with it? So the topic today is cyber guideline, and this is purely from India. Don't go and replicate these guidelines internationally because laws changes as soon as you cross borders. So if you are doing international projects, just don't copy paste. It's not going to work. This is purely for India, and at some level you can do it for the subcontinent like Nepal, Bangladesh, and Bhutan. Yeah? Not for the Sri Lanka, Maldives, Mauritius, if you have a project over there. So topic is cyber guideline, liability for Indian hospitality, applicable to restaurant, retail, hotels, clubs, and cruise lines. Yeah. Before I start, just to check, how many of you have insurance? How many of you have insurance? Just raise hands. How many of you have car insurance? How many of you have insurance for your wife? For your wife? 1, 2, 3, oh, quite a few. इतना मत डरो यार, थोड़ा स्ट्रॉन्ग. मैंने तो नहीं करवाया, देखा जाएगा. ठीक है. And how many of you are married? Okay. Non-married, पहले करवा लेना इंश्योरेंस, शादी के पहले. So this is about me. Come with a 15 to 17 years odd experience in hospitality. Worked with some of the big brands, and with the grace of God, I had always been working with the good bosses. They've always given me a freedom to work, think out of the box. And now been part of a consultant and been listed with Marriott, Hilton, and some of the large organizations. Work very closely with Rajesh, and we did a pretty good, some of the biggest installation or complex installation we did it in competition with Jio, Vodafone. He has not touched upon a Shopper Stop case study, but with the design which we built, secure design we built, Shopper Stop, which is 80 store outlet, 80 stores in India, raised their revenue by 13% year on year, with provided a solution by Rajesh and his team. And now this 13% is impulsive buying. So we do have impulsive buying, which is a last minute buy. You go into Shopper Stop, free Wi-Fi, buy handkerchief, buy undergarments, buy socks. Those type of impulsive last minute decision buying pattern is so much in Shopper Stop kind of a scenario, which has jumped their revenue by providing a free Wi-Fi by 13%. And I was a part of the design team, so I know the impact of a design which we built. You all know Alexa. So Alexa, switch on the cyber mode. We are now entering into cyber mode. And please focus more from the cyber side of it, more from the data side of it. And to know, or I don't know how many of you know that we have an Indian IT Act, which is, we have an Information Technology Act for India, which is drafted in 2000, and then there is an amendment which came out for 2000, amendment law is there. And we have a cyber law also for India. I am not sure if you are aware, but we have our own law for this two segment. And over and above this, we have a TRAI, which is Telecom Regulatory Act of India, which is governing body for most of the work which Wi-Fi or the telecom people does. So cybercrime is big. It's very big, and I realized it when वो ऐसा है ना कि जब तक हमें मार नहीं पड़ती हम नहीं सीखते, और जब तक हमारे पे कुछ होता नहीं तब तक तो हम नहीं करेंगे कुछ. So I hit by this particular scenario when I used to work for Hyatt, and there's a bank which we used to operate with, and there was a transaction of a 125 rupees charged to my account. Now it was a flaw in the system. It took me 9 months to fight with a bank to get my 125 rupees back. And there's a reason why I fought. So you go to ATM, you take out your money, and by default, after the money, they ask you whether you want to do a print slip or not to print slip, green stuff. And before that, one small screen comes and you just have to say okay. There's no other option. You just have to say okay. As soon as you say okay, they load a card insurance on your card, debit card, which costs you 125 rupees. Now, when it came to me as a surprise, I gone back to HSBC and said that you said you applied for a card insurance and it charged you 125 rupees. I said, we never charge, it's a flaw in your system. I went back to the ATM, captured a video and sent to them, saying that there's no option to cancel it. Now think about the scenario. This is a person like me who realized 125 rupees. HSBC is globally. A person like me is one person realized.